In today's video, I'm gonna show you how you can make this, a 7 feet long Thanos sword, using only some cardboard papers and a few tools. Let's dive into it. Hey, I'm Raphael. I work in the movie industry as a professional Steadicam operator, but I also have an unusual skill. I make mind-blowing props for movies like this, using only cardboard and a few tools, and I show you how to do this. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make the impressive Thanos double sword with almost nothing. But hey, at any point during this tutorial, check out the notes and links in the description below. I list all the tools that I've used, as well as some additional resources, and of course, templates for all parts that I've built. Now, let's jump into the video. Using a scissor, start by cutting all the templates that are linked in the description below. And report all of them on your pieces of cardboard that way. And cut your pieces using a precision knife. Cut 3 pieces like those ones and glue them together. To have a piece that looks like that, and then make 7 more the same way. Afterwards, using wood glue, glue them together 4 by 4. To end up with 2 pieces like this. Both swords are identical, they are just positioned in an opposite way. So I'm gonna show you how to make one of them entirely, and you just have to make it twice. Cut a few more pieces like those ones. Don't forget that all the templates are in the description below. Smash this edge of this one with your fingers. And glued it here. Pay attention to glue it in an angle that way. And do the same for the other ones. In order to have at the end something like this. And do the same for the other side. Question of the day: what is your favorite Marvel weapons? Write their names in the comment section below. Glue these templates together. And use it to make the design on the swords. Align the templates on the edges here. To do so, use a sharp tool like this and report all the lines on your pieces of cardboard that way. Next, using a pencil, clarify the lines of your drawings. Next, using a precision knife, remove the first layer of all parts that are showed with dotted lines on the templates. Then, widen all the lines with a small tool like this, in order to have at the end something that looks like that. Cut a few little ones like this, and close the openings here on both sides. Cut several pieces like this, smashed all of them that way, and glue them together. Glue these 4 ones like this in order to have a kind of gradient on both sides. Next, using wood glue, I smooth the edges that way. To end up with a piece like this. Glue the 4 next ones the same way. Glue them in a way to have a gradient on one side and a flat angle on the other side. Then smooth all the edges as well. Don't forget that all the templates are in the description below, as well as the tools and products that I use. Next, cut a few more pieces like this and glue them here on the top of each sword. Glue the first one at about 1 cm from this side, glue the number 2 here, and glue the number 3 in the middle here, and the 4th and 5th here. Of course, do the same for both sides. Afterwards, glue the 4 pieces that we've done before on the top here. Glue this piece here in a way that this side is aligned with the piece below. Glue this second one here. Glue this little one right on the separation. To make this part, I cut 4 little ones like this. And I glue them on each side that way. Then glue the last piece on the top here. Afterwards, as I did before for the pieces on the top, I smooth these edges on the lower pieces. Next, I started to make the handle. Cut 6 identical pieces like this and glue them together that way. Then glue these 4 pieces on both sides. At the end, your piece should be about 5 cm wide. If it's thicker than that, don't hesitate to crush it slightly with your hands. Then make another one exactly the same way. By the way, if you feel like you need to see more about a specific part that I've maybe showed too fast, sign up for free to my email list in the description below and you receive a full time-lapse video start to finish of the entire construction, as well as additional information and pictures of this craft. Cut a few more pieces like those ones. Shape slightly this one to give it a curve. And glue the round ones into it that way. Then wrap this second piece on it that way. To end up with a piece like this. Cut several slices of cardboard like this and glue all of them on it. Then carve a hole here on both of them. Then glue the other one into it. To do so, don't hesitate to use a lot of glue, because this part will have to be strong enough to carry up the weight of the sword. Glue these pieces here on both sides. And this one on the top, right in the middle here. Glue these two pieces together that way. Carve another hole here. Make it about 1 cm deep. And do that for both sides, in order to be able to put this piece into it that way. Next, glue two pieces like this on the top here. And of course, do the same for both sides. Now you can glue these pieces into it here. Do so, don't hesitate to put a lot of glue in it, to make it very strong. Afterwards, glue the next one on it that way. Then again, smooth all the edges. To make it more movable and to be able to bring it in an event or something like that, I made one side removable, like this. That way I'm able to put it in a car without breaking it. To do so, I put some magnet here and here, but if you don't care about it, you'll just have to glue it as you have done for the other side. To do so, position the sword on the handle that way, put this piece into the handle, then using a pencil, report it on the sword. Next, remove the first layer of corrugation to make room for the magnet. And glue all of them into it. Do the same for the opposite piece. Next, you can glue these pieces into the holes of the handle. Then make the same design that you did for the other tip of the handle on both sides. Afterwards, I fit in little pieces of cardboard here in order to have something like that. And I removed some part here, to end up with something like this. Next, make a mix of wood glue and water. And soak in it pieces of cardboard paper. And apply them on the entire construction, that way. To do that, I use two different types of cardboard paper, a grey one for the sword and a brown one for the handle. Now you can glue the sword without the magnets into the handle. To do it, don't hesitate to use a lot of hot glue to make the connection really strong. And of course, pay attention to align perfectly the sword with the handle. Next, using a pencil, I darken all the pieces on the top. That way. Afterwards, I covered the entire build with 2 layers of varnish. Pretty impressive, isn't it? And the real one is 8 feet long. This one is 7 feet long and it's still bigger than me. I mean, I even have some difficulties to show you entirely on the screen. But thanks to that, I'm able to bring it wherever I want. And if you feel like you need to see more about a specific step, sign up for free to my email list in the description below and you receive a full time-lapse start to finish of the entire construction. Now check out this video right here. In this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to make an impressive stormbreaker out of cardboard. And of course don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.